Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. Just a quick reminder. Wow, today is July the 1st. We are halfway through the year. And I just want to remind everybody about the show tonight. Mr. Bob Casey is in the house and will be on the show tonight. And also Jim Stroning, Jim Owls. Jim, and who else here? We got Nightbot. Nightbot never misses a show, a movie. Hike and Fly. Andrew, what's up? So, how is everybody doing this hump day, Wednesday morning? I'll tell you what, man, the time is flying. There is a link there in the chat if anybody wants to hop in. Angel, what's up, Angel? Good morning. How are you doing up in New York City? Yeah, I know, guys. I've been up for about an hour. I wish I could sleep a little bit. But no, exciting show tonight. You know what? Bob hadn't been on in a while. I'll catch up with Mr. Bob Casey and Jim. Jim is up in Canada. Jim does some flying, does some 3D printing. Stinker Pot, what's up? How's that anti-gravity? Nick, what's up, Mr. Nick? Just a quick reminder here about the show tonight. I hadn't been really going on live a lot. And I don't know, just kind of taking it easy. Trying to stay out the headlines with all the crappy drone news we seem to get lately. But hey, Fly for Fun show is not about that. We'll catch up with Mr. Bob Casey, catch up with Jim. So, of course, Minefield coming up. Just got home from work. I haven't flown in a while. Did cave in and get the Neo 2, but that's still no. Oh, yeah, you'll enjoy the Neo 2. I'll tell you what, the Neo 2 is really, really fun. It's something you could just take out. If you feel like taking all the control out, you can. You can fly it by itself. You can fly it with your phone. Had a little quick update a few days ago with added a few little features. The Helix close and I don't know, a slow motion type thing. So yeah, that drone is always improving, especially for the price. Of course, when Amazon had a big sale, they had the original Neo for I think it was $139. A great drone. Neither one can be run over by a golf cart, though, I will say. Especially the Neo 2. I can only vouch for that one. They do work good. But yeah, they are not golf cart proof. Or at least the Neo 2 is not golf cart proof. Bob Casey, what's up, Bob? Bob's out there probably in the garden picking some stuff, some tomatoes. I got from B&H Fly More 429. Didn't see any sales on it. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure about the Neo 2. I didn't see too much on it. Oh, holiday. You know, I don't know. Gracie is home from Savannah. John Flynn, what's up, brother? So she's had her boyfriend flew in from Savannah, and he's been here. He leaves Friday. Bailey's got swim lessons going on. She's busy in the pool every day. Matt is off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. My daughter is going camping. With her husband and the kids. So I don't know. I think we're going to get a brisket, Matt. We saw a brisket last night on sale. I think we're going to go pick up a brisket, and Matt's going to throw that on maybe for 4th of July. We got the fireworks Saturday night here. I'll probably shoot them. I usually just ride the golf cart downtown and set up about a block before and shoot the fireworks. Hold on 1 second here. Had to sneeze there, man. Lance Cadena, what's up, Mr. 360 himself? Mr. Flynn, what's up? John Flynn's up, man. I'll tell you what. You know, John, if you don't know, he gets up, checks his bank accounts every morning real early, making sure his interest is working for him. You know, he may head back to Alaska or Greenland or Iceland or somewhere. Oh, Lance is. Oh, yeah, happy fourth. I thought you meant his fourth anniversary. Yeah, she put up with him a lot more than 4 years. Jeez, poor lady. I don't know her, but man, but she is retired, and so did Lance. So got two retirees. Ben Rail, what's up? If anybody wants to hop in, you are welcome to. Not going to stay on too long. Just wanted to remind everybody about the show tonight. Mr. Bob Casey doesn't do, he doesn't come on a whole lot of shows. You make it hard to like you sometimes, Johnny. I know that, Mr. Flynn. People have been saying that for years, so you just haven't known me long enough. Marcus told me that last night 3 or 4 times. What are we doing for the fourth? Bob, just hanging out of the house. I think we're gonna get a brisket. Matt's got a pellet grill. We've been kind of busy with company. My little niece and them were here for a while, and then Gracie's boyfriend is down from Savannah. Bailey's boyfriend, of course, he just lives up the road in Slidell, so he comes over. And I don't know. It seems like we're always cooking. Matt's always cooking, but my daughter and them will be camping, so it'll probably be just us. Maybe his mom and dad. They just live right up the road, but they might take a ride. But probably just kind of hang out. Go by the pool. We'll probably go by the pool some. Bailey doesn't have swim lessons on Sunday. She teaches swim lessons. She's in the pool like 6 days a week. So from probably 7:30 in the morning to about 8 at night. So of course we could go by my other daughter while she's gone and go swimming over there. But just hang out. Yeah. I'm sure some good food in South Louisiana will show up on a table for sure. Matt's off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Maybe see if pretty well got my little drone I've been working on built. All I got to do is I think I got 6 more wires to solder on the motors, and I'm not sure if Matt feels like fooling with that, tuning it or whatever we need to do, but we'll see. Actually, their washing machine broke, so they either gonna have to go buy a brand new washer, and I had bought a used washer from a man, from a friend of mine's dad who passed away. It's brand new, so they might just put it in the house Friday. I had my refrigerator. I had to get a control board yesterday, $147, which I put it in myself, but got that going. Their washer broke. My washer broke about 2 weeks ago. Had to get a part on. Yesterday, I walked in next door. Their coffee pot was giving them trouble. So I don't know. Maybe it's appliance breakdown month or something. So talking about the fourth. You got a video there, Lance? Yeah, it'll be a lot of firework videos, and guys, we'll show some of those probably next 2 weeks. 2 weeks from tonight, we have who do we have? Ken Janseth. Ken was up in at the Northeast Drum Meet. Of course, he lives right there where we flew, and Ken's a photographer and drone builder, and so we'll catch up with Mr. Ken Janseth. See what's happening. Talked to Captain Joe last night. I don't know where he's at. He's probably sleeping. And pull up some, probably get to show a few videos tonight, maybe. See, got a really nice feel good story that we kind of been playing there for about I don't know. It's a new little feature we added a while back, and I think Bob Casey will definitely love this feel good story. Kind of when I ran across it, Bob was one of the first people I thought about. So looking forward to that, and that's kind of like a new little segment we do. Highlight America. Welcome in, buddy. Highlight, where are you from? Did I forget? I guess I did. course, been 3D printing. Yep, America 250. Yeah. Is a highlight from America. All right, Lance. Jeez. Man, wait till I tell Captain Joe. You get kicked out of the drone flying classes. Yeah, the fireworks, they're fun to film. You know, I kind of just set up at a little office building. They do them at the park. Can't see them from my house because the park's maybe, I don't know, a few miles away. But I guess it's really not that far. It's probably only a mile and a half, maybe, but just the way the trees are and all. So, but I go set up at this little dentist office and just put the drone up and get some great shots. Actually, we were talking about that last night. The A3S is great, but I'll tell you what, the Mini 5 Pro is spot on with them. You don't really have to zoom, just get you a good spot, and I'll tell you what, they look really good on there. Yeah, hot everywhere. It's 95 yesterday here, so not sure what it shows for the day. Shows the same thing, 95 degrees. So 62. Jeez. That should kick Lance out of here. 62 degrees. Bob's probably a little, well, I'm sure it's cool in the morning, but John's actually been a little cool, but I think almost everybody, heat wave is pretty well across the nation, seems like. I know Ray supposed to be in the 90s up in New York and 80 here already. Yeah, it shows 79 here, so yeah. Open windows, Lance. Bob, what you working on this morning? Got some maters, you got them pulled, you got them cut, you got some beans. It was actually cold in the house yesterday. We almost turned on our heat. Oh my God. Yeah, we got our electric bill yesterday. And yeah, you don't want to know. Of course, that's for, I say the main house, their house, Matt, my son-in-law and them. And my little section over here, which is almost 900 square feet of living. So can 95 degrees and it feels like 108. I'm in the lower southeast, Michigan. Definitely, we have some high temperatures going on here. Yeah, light bill. The weatherman in Tampa, let's see, wait, get it up here. The weatherman in Tampa said it would be hotter in New England area than here. The heat index would be up over 100 degrees. Cool. Yeah. We hadn't, we had a really wet spring and early summer, but all of last week was the first time it really didn't rain, because Bailey's been fighting those swim lessons. I know, once she's got them stacked up so much, and then you get some cancellations because of the weather or lightning. She got to watch the lightning. That's the biggest thing with kids in the pool. Oh, Mark Fisher. Did anybody say anything about Mark? I tried to not let him know we were on. I guess he heard us. Mark, what's up? I think they repaid my street 95 expected here. Yeah, that'd be a hot job. You're not lying. Hey, at least they're repaving it, man. I tell you what. We seem to be taking a break on fixing roads around Hammond here the last couple of years. It seems like Southeastern is doing some roads, but I guess that's the state. So, what's up, Mark? I'm gonna have to feel. I was wearing your shirt yesterday, and someone asked me if that was me, and I said, no, I had more hair. That's true. You do. More hair, a little less brains, though, maybe, huh? A little less height. I don't know. Oh, Mark, we got to mess with you. Garden is close to being all done. Johnny's wife is busy canning. I grow harvest and she, yeah. It is. I know my tomatoes, a couple of bushes I had, they're looking pretty rough now from the heat they get like that. Well, Bob, I say it won't be long, but hey, you had a little fall garden. I mean, hey, one thing about it, it's always the next season. I imagine we'll see. What is this? July. I imagine we'll see Halloween stuff pretty soon in Hobby Lobby. Of course, for us here, we have to get through the dreaded hurricane season. Jet Ski Nation now. Well, hey, on some of those built in China, Mark, you probably got a Chinese jet ski. They're sending all your information back. Where are you going? Yeah, that's one thing I have never ever been on in my life, a jet ski. I own a motorcycle riding. I've been doing since I was like, I guess, 10, 12, 15 years old, since we've always had a bike around. Never been on a jet ski. No, it'll be a fun show tonight. We appreciate it. We do our show, of course, every 2 weeks, and get Mr. Bob Casey on. Let's see, Bob saying, got to go. See you tonight. Yep. See you tonight. Tune in tonight. Not like First Amazing. Yeah, that's a great. Never a jet ski. I figured you'd have. No, just never. I'm not a big river person, Lance. And you go out there, where Joe and I go shoot the Shafunkta River down there. And of course, we go to the Tickfall River and stuff. And man, if you grew up with that, man, you go down there. And I tell you what, of course, they do have, I don't know, it's a couple boat accidents a year where people get killed. And man, you see kids on jet skis and boats going 90, 100 miles an hour with them cigarette boats and all that. And man, I tell you what, they're pulling kids on tubes, and it's, I guess to me, it looks like chaos, but I guess if you grew up with it, it's okay. I don't know. And I agree, your rivers are rusty looking. Don't let jet ski flowing alligators outside. Yeah. I saw that. There wasn't there. Somebody was killed, I think, yesterday or the day before. A couple of my friends moved to South Carolina and opened up a jet ski repair business, really. What's even more astounding about that is that Mark has a couple of friends. I can see him opening up the jet ski business. Nick, man, I tell you what, it's funny because when you go down there, like I say, it's kind of, man, you go down there and those guys are running them big boats and kids are driving the jet skis, and there's everything from kayaks to jet skis to cigarette boats, and man, it is crazy. Captain Joe got up. I don't know who was. Good thing he wasn't here earlier, Joe. Lance was talking about you. The Nitro Sisters guys. That's 70 mile per hour one, man. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, it's fast. Basically with no brakes, right? Well, it's all fun. I'm sure there'll be a ban against that next or something, Talking only good stuff on you, Joe. Lance, come on now. It's a little bit too late. You can't take back what you said about Joe. Yeah, the sun is up. I tell you what, it is hot though. Well, we say it every year. I don't know. You do have to. The only negative thing, like yesterday, of course, I cut grass. Of course, got that done, and you got to take a shower. So man, I come in, take a clean shower, and fix me a little lunch, and then I go over to the cemetery. Had to check on a couple of little spots, and was talking to those guys. We were making an addition to the mausoleum, and they got the last pour of the last. We're going up 4 levels, and anyway, talking to them, and was out there, and he sweat. Had to come in, take another shower, and so and then yesterday evening, of course, and you got to take another shower. So, tell you what, anything you do, I wanted to wash my truck after, and I said, man, even after I took my last shower, I said, I want to wash my truck, get it all nice and clean here, and I might wash it this morning though. We just lost a whole family. We just lost a whole family, grandmother, daughter, and granddaughter. They ran it. Oh wow. They ran their car into that water next to the hotel. What hotel, Mark? The one that we stay at? Wow. That's crazy. No, she was teaching her how to drive. Jeez. Man, I don't know. That is tragic. Jeez. Let's hit the gas. Yeah. Paul Murray is in the house. Welcome, Paul. Paul's been flying his new Mini 5 Pro. Flying the ships with that. It's the hotel where everyone stays. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, you talking about, like that. Yeah, there is a big, I know this. I know exactly what you're talking about there, Mark. Wow. Lance says, Paul, Mr. Mini. Yeah, Mini 5 is a great drone. I tell you what, I don't know. At first, I might have thought could be the wrong drone for what Paul does, but it should be fine. Oh, look, he's got a Fly More for sale. $750. That's pretty cheap there. And if you ever saw Mark fly, I'm sure it only hit the walls and the ground and the post a few times. No, that's a great drone. Great price. Yeah, Paul does the video. I don't know. He shoots. Sometimes he shoots between 6 and 10 ships a day. So yeah, he gets out there and flies. I'll tell you that. There's a whole lot more flying than a lot of people. That's for sure. Mark, why are you selling the? Why are you selling? I know Mark ain't. I don't think Mark's not too crazy about mini drones. I don't think. Is that right, Mark? I know you better than that, brother. You take care of your stuff. You take care of all your stuff. That's one thing about I would say buying a drone from anybody in the community. I think you're doing good because most guys definitely take care of their stuff. I wouldn't be afraid to buy anything from anybody in the community. Oh, you have 3 of them. Okay. All right, guys, I think we'll go ahead and end this. I just wanted to remind everybody about the Fly for Fun show tonight. Mr. Bob Casey and Jim's droning. Jim's going to catch up with us a little bit. Jim does some 3D printing, and he had I guess he'll show it tonight. I don't want to say too much, but he printed a couple things and get him to show those tonight. And like I say, we got a great feel-good story. Catch up with Bob and Jim and just have a good time. No talk about the drone ban. No talk about anything else about all of that. We'll just have fun and just talk about drones. All right. John Flynn, thanks. Have a great day, buddy. Stay cool, hydrated. Yeah, get out there and fly if you can. Fly early. Early or late in the afternoon. All right. Everybody, see you this afternoon at 6 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Eastern. Captain Ray, myself, Bob Casey, and Jim's droning, Jim Isles. All right, Mark, stay safe, brother.